My name is Carol Frost, and I'm an assistant professor here at the University of Alberta in the Department of Renewable Resources. I study arthropod community ecology. What plants are best to use in healing the earth? That's a great question. And the way that I would answer that is that if we really want to bring a place back to the way it was before we did the damage, or before whatever caused the change, like maybe it was a flood or a fire that in an area that fire isn't usually there, the best way is to start by thinking about what used to be there. So what plants were there before this damage happened, or before people changed the landscape? This is the approach that we usually use in deciding, and this is called the reference condition approach. Because a tricky thing about doing restoration of plant communities is that ecosystems are naturally constantly changing. So we can't just look at necessarily what was there before, because maybe now things are a little bit different, and what was there before isn't the perfect thing to be there. So we never really know what is the perfect plant community to try to put back, but the best we can do is look at, in similar areas nearby that haven't been disturbed, what kind of plants are there. So that would be the first thing that I would suggest. The second thing is, if we don't really know, then think about, well, what is the whole list of plants that are native to this region? And think about characteristics of those plants. What kind of soil do they like? How much moisture do they like? Do they like to be on hills or in lower, wetter areas? All of those kinds of questions can help decide what plants to use. So that's how to make a sort of initial plan. But when you get down to actually trying to get these plants to grow, we reach another whole set of challenges, which is that not all native plants are equally easy to get to establish and grow. And so research is continually working on how to do this. We are much better at this in forests than in grasslands, surprisingly, with native species. For example, currently we're very organized in this province of Alberta in our forest regeneration, in that we have seed zones. The forested area of our province is divided into 14 seed zones. So if a forestry company harvests a forest in one area, they have to replant that area with seeds from that particular seed zone to know that those seeds are locally adapted to the conditions of that area and they should grow well. In restoring grassy areas, traditionally, we actually just planted non-native grass seed because it was so easily available. We could buy it easily. Companies could buy it very cheaply and just spread it and it would grow. But more recently, we've realized we don't actually want all these non-native grass species. We want to revegetate grassland areas with native species. So in some cases, you can just spread native seed and it will grow, but the other things that grow are a lot of non-native weeds. And those non-native weedy plants often grow faster and they take all of the sunlight from the native plants that are trying to grow. So this is a huge challenge, and research is continually working on this. But that's what we're currently doing to restore the earth by planting. This is how we choose what plants to use to restore areas and heal the earth.